Hey, what's up guys? Today I thought I would play RollerCoaster Tycoon, and this time play through the game, play all the maps. So this won't be everything in one day, but I had so much fun with it last night that I figured, well, why the heck not? So we'll get into it here. We'll just start with the first map, Forest Frontiers. This is the one I did last night. Your objective, have at least 250 guests in your park at the end of October, year one, with a park rating of at least 600. So we have a couple different things here. We have recent awards. This is our objectives. This kind of shows some stats: park size, number of rides, staff, guests, and park. Before we do anything, we're just going to open this up real quick. So that way we get some people in here. Here's our park rating, which we have 0, guest and park 0, and admission price. We'll keep that free for right now. And then let's take a look. We want to turn research to roller coasters only because I want this steel coaster. We'll turn that to maximum funding. And then we will push our loan up to 30,000. It's the maximum for this map. If we try to go any higher, we can't borrow any more money. The bank refuses to increase your loan. So we're stuck with that. That's okay. So let's take a look with, we want to put in some rides, and we have different various categories. We have transport rides, general rides, roller coasters, thrill rides, water rides, and shops and stalls, burger bar, drink stall, cotton candy, and bathroom. We want to put in a wooden roller coaster called Wood Chip. That's what it's going to look like. And this yellow arrow is going to designate where the track starts. So we want that on the same side as our path. So I usually take out some trees. Normally I would have clicked on the land tool to do this, but you can also do it this way. I'm just right clicking on the tree to remove it. Oh, and that tree. And then we're going to rotate this so that we're here. That's where we want it. And I can move it back one. All right, then we have to place our entrance. So we're going to place the entrance here, and we'll place the exit here. We're going to charge $3. And then we need to make some pathing. So I always start with the queue line first. Oops. So this is just basically where the guests will queue or stand in line to get on the ride. And then we'll build some pathing to the exit to connect that there. And we'll come up over like this, and then we'll do like this. So then we'll bring out the queue this way. Whoops. And then we will open this ride for business. One of the other things that we're going to do is, well, we have to put in like maintenance, mechanics, and some other things as well. So, like handymen to clean the, like the paths and stuff like that. So, we'll hire 2 handymen for right now. And we want to turn off water gardens and mow grass. What that means is they will only sweep footpaths and empty litter bins. That's the only thing they'll do. They will not water gardens, and they won't mow the grass. So let's put our handyman down on the ground here. 1, 2, 3. We'll give him the first 4. So he's going to navigate just the blue highlighted area, and that's it. And there are some games, there's like, I think like Theme Park Tycoon, or just called Theme Park, where that feature kind of breaks mid-game. This game actually keeps it. So if you schedule a guy to be in one little area, he will stay in the area. I think RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, that feature also breaks. So, which is kind of a bummer because, you know, you assign these people to stay in a spot, but I guess however they coded the game or whatever didn't work out. And then so we will build in some benches, and what that does is if people get sick coming off a ride, they can sit down. And they'll reduce their sickness effect quicker, I think. Whoops, didn't want to do that. There we go. Drink stall. We want to put a drink stall by the exit because apparently when people get sick, if they drink, or they'll go to the drink stall to buy drinks, because I guess that also helps. So we'll put that there. We'll open that for business. And then we want to put in some trash cans as well. Not paths, we just did that. There's plenty of trash cans. Okay, let's take a look here. So we got the steel roller coaster. Perfect. Now we're going to switch this over on the research. We're going to switch this over from roller coasters to ride shops and stalls because we want the information kiosk so that people can buy the maps and the umbrellas. So let's see here. I'm trying to think of what I wanted to do. So we have the steel coaster, so let's just go ahead and build the next ride I want to build. And even this gives us 3 different types. We can build the Exterminator, which that looks pretty cool. It's got a double loop in it. Fizzly, which is a single looped ride, and then Shuttle Loop. And believe it or not, you can build just this ride and get a ton of customers and a ton of good stats. But I always do a custom design because I kind of like to mix it up a little bit. I kind of like to mix up the design, and we have plenty of space coming this way to do what it is I want to do. So let's get rid of some more trees here. I really do. I really do try to get rid of as many trees as I can on the property. So we just come over here. Maybe not. No, we're not going to have enough that way. We're going to have to go this direction, but we could start it back here. And then we'll just change up the footpath a little bit. So I usually go about 10 squares on this design. And then I always make this a booster. And we'll set the booster speed to 58 miles per hour. We'll do 6, 7 out. And we'll come up. We'll come up again. And we'll do a vertical loop left. And we'll flatten it out, and we'll come up, and we'll do 2 more. And then I'll do a vertical loop right. Nope, that's too many. Vertical loop right. And then we'll swing this up. Now that speed might be too fast for this, because the problem with this game is if it's too fast, it increases the intensity rating. So either we have to get rid of the boosters or just make the launch speed not as fast. But what we can do even before we put the entrance and the exit is we can actually test. Oh, we have to build the entrance and the exit. All right, that's fine. Entrance and exit. And then we can test the ride out. Oh, we have to tell it to be a powered launch mode. Launch speed is 31 miles per hour. So let's give this a try. Test mode. And see what it does here. Yeah, see, now I want that to kind of go up a bit higher, but it will show us some test results. Once it's all done. So we have an excitement rating, an intensity rating, and a nausea rating. You want to try to keep that stuff low. So intensity is 6.19. The excitement is 5.27. And that's probably because of the boosters being so high. Because this ride is pulling... Oh, this ride's pulling 7.53 intensity. So it's higher than the ride that I just built. But we can sit here and we can charge a good $2.50 for this ride. And people will ride it. So let's go ahead and build a queue line for this ride. And we can change our view in the world so that we can actually see the front of the entrance here. There. And then since the exit is already connected, we're going to open this ride for business. And what we're going to want to do here, guys, and we're going to want to add a new mechanic. There it is. We just got the information kiosk. So now we can turn this to no funding and turn this off completely. All right, we're just going to put the mechanic down. We're just going to let him free roam the entire park. He's got free roam now. So when a ride breaks down, he'll get the radio call. He'll go to that ride to fix it. But the thing is with this game is if another ride breaks down and he's in the middle of fixing it, he won't stop fixing that ride. He'll go to the next ride. But I'm going to leave this run just for a little bit, guys. I need to use the restroom. So I'll be right back just after a couple of minutes. Okay, guys, I apologize for that. You gotta go, you gotta go. So here's our new ride with people riding. I mean, it's bringing in good money, $209.20 per hour. Guests are up. Now, according to this, we need 250 guests. We're almost there, and park rating of at least 600. We've already beaten that, so. But we just want to make sure. Yeah, we're going to have to get another handyman. And we don't want him to water gardens or mow the grass. And then I do need to check messages. Did I get any messages about? Nope. Okay. So we're not charging anything for the park entrance fee. And I think I'm going to change that right now, actually. We're going to just make that a simple $5 charge. Because we do need to make some money. This guy's leaving. Why? I want to go home. He's not happy. He didn't spend any money. He's got 70 bucks in pocket. He didn't even get on any rides. Like, why come to the park? Why come to a theme park if you're not going to do anything? That would be the equivalent of me going to Six Flags and then leaving mad. Look, this guy's mad. Like, what? I want to go home. Roller Coaster 2 looks too intense for me. Looks too intense. I'm not thirsty. This park is really clean and tidy. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So we've got a lot of people on the rides, a lot of people in our lines. It looks like everybody's pretty much doing well here. Guess you're commenting that your park entrance fee is very cheap. Perhaps you could increase the entrance fee to make more money. Sure. So let's just make it a flat $10. Now, typically in the real world, if a park charges for an entry fee, you wouldn't put a price on the rides. But this game, you kind of have to do both if you want to make a lot of money. And since we have $18,000, what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the marketing section, and we're going to do an advertising campaign for the park for 6 weeks. So it's going to cost us $2,100, but then you'll see this number of guests increase. Because we need to keep this 200 guests and the 600 rating when October year 1 rolls around. And right now it's the 6th of June. So we got about 4 months left. A little under 4 months. Now what we could do is bring out some path over this way. Maybe we could bring this path over here. What I was going to suggest is that we could build maybe scrambled eggs, the scrambler. That's what I always knew it as. And then we can actually put it, say like, right here. And we'll put the entrance here. And we'll put the exit here. And we're just going to charge $1 for that. And then we can build a queue line. We don't want the queue for this ride to be too big. Just because having people wait in line for this ride is kind of ridiculous, because you can make any queue as large as you want. But it becomes a problem when it's too big and you have 200 people waiting for over like 3 minutes for a ride. Open this ride. We're going to actually set this to be maximum waiting time. We'll make this a little bit longer. Do 120 seconds. So that's a 2-minute wait time. Minimum wait time, 5 seconds. And then number of rotations is the minimum. So, and we'll open. So now people will get on the roller coaster, or they'll get on the scrambler rather. People who might have a low intensity. For example, this guy, his intensity is between 1 and 4. This ride's intensity, everything's below, is like a low. So this is a ride that he could ride. This guy, he went to scrambled eggs and says, I want to go on something more thrilling than scrambled eggs one. So this ride's not thrilling enough for him. And his intensity is more than a 4. He doesn't have a preferred ride, and his nausea tolerance is average. But for those people who come into the park that don't ride anything, that go home mad, this would be a ride for them. And we could even put another ride over here if we wanted. We could do the swinging ship. We never put in the information kiosk. That would be beneficial if we did, because if it rains, people are going to want to, have an umbrella at least. And then we can also put in a burger bar, like a food stall. Open that up. We'll put in some more benches because people do like to kind of sit and eat. Kind of space this out a bit because we want some trash cans up in this area as well. Oops, those were benches, not trash cans. See, like even this guy, he just got off scrambled eggs. Is this the only ride he's gotten on? Looks like it, because he spent $5 to get in and he spent $1 on scrambled eggs. So this guy got sick just from scrambled eggs. Guests are commenting that your park entrance is very cheap. Perhaps you could increase the entrance fee to make more money. Sure. So we'll make the entrance fee, we'll just keep raising it by $5. As you can see, our guests is up. Park rating is 840. And we're going to want to hire another handyman, because since we added this path over here, we don't have one to actually clean. But we'll make him just do that stuff. We'll hire another handyman. And we'll probably want to hire at least one more mechanic, just to kind of free roam the park. And we can even put in a bathroom. I usually will put the bathrooms in, but I usually charge 20 cents because the bathrooms does have a running cost, which is ridiculous. And as I mentioned in my other stream, I think the reason why the bathrooms have a running cost is because the code is that every building has just like a running cost, and the bathroom should not have a running cost, but in this game it does. So, and then here we can look at, you know, total profit we made is $1.20 right now, and our profit right now is negative $35 per hour because its running cost is $49.60 per hour, which is ridiculous because if you look here, the burger bar is 180 is $49.60 per hour. It's like, what? Why would I can understand the burger bar maybe having a running cost, but I guess the bathroom for the plumbing. So we could put in some other bathrooms. And then we'll charge 20 cents for every bathroom that we put in. Because each individual bathroom has its own running cost. Well, they all have the $49.60 running cost. So this bathroom might be profitable and this one might not be profitable. It's like, what? So far, it looks like we're doing pretty good. This guy's mad. I'm thirsty. Well, there's a drink stall right there. It's like nobody's buying drinks. That guy just did. So they've sold maps and umbrellas, so that's good. And I don't know if... Okay, his pathing does not take him out that way, so we need to hire another handyman. And then he will not water gardens or mow grass. So there's our park so far, guys. It's coming along pretty nicely. And what we're going to do is, I think I'll put in another general ride over this way. I like to put in the car ride. That's always fun. But here's the mini cars track, and it would look like this. I always just like to do my own design for this because it's just so fun, you know, designing. And our advertising campaign for the park is finished. So the only thing to know with when you customize the rides, the track has to come back in on itself, like our wooden roller coaster. You can have the track do whatever, but you need to leave yourself some room. Like, you don't want to put it here. You need to have some room. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll just make this straight away. And then we'll do up. We'll have this go up a little bit. And we'll have it level off. And we'll have it curve. Maybe. Roller Coaster 1 is broken down, so our maintenance mechanic, if we look here at the list, he's going to actually take care of that. Heading for Roller Coaster 1. And they usually just go through the exits. So you could assign a mechanic if the exits are close enough to each other. You could assign a mechanic to, like, say, like 3 different ride exits. But again, if a multiple rides break down, they can only, you know, take care of that ride at that given time. So, and we're just going to, what's our special section platform, station platform, which we already have. Yep. Okay, there's our ride, and then we'll do an entrance here. We'll do the exit here. And we're just going to charge $1 for this ride. And then we'll have to do some footpaths. So there, and we'll get rid of this footpath here. Although this isn't going to work either because we might have messed that up actually. Hang on. Oh. There we go. Entrance. We want to switch it up. We want the entrance to be there, and we want the exit to be here. So the reason for that is because a queue line will automatically tie to a footpath. Like, you can't tell it to go unless you make it go up and over. The queue line will automatically intersect the exit. So we need to build our queue line and then the exit like that, and then we can tell this to open for business. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 8 cars, and I think it's 2 people to a car, something like that. And then we can also get a test result on this ride as well. It's not much, but it's just something I came up with on the fly here. We have 405 guests, and our park rating is 851. So when we're making money, we actually have loan interest of $50 every month. What you want to try to do is, because our company value is in the negative, is you want to get rid of your loan. I usually leave myself about 3,000. Oops. And what that does is it brings our company value into the positive. But the lower the loan, the less loan interest we have to pay. So it's always good to be in the black, not the red. The only reason why we're in the red is because of the ride construction. That's really what kills us. I mean, you can see here there's a lot of positives, especially with the park entrance tickets and the ride tickets. That's the majority of our income. Now here there's 40 people in line waiting. And it's a medium excitement, low intensity, low nausea rating. Ride time is 1 minute 38 seconds. So and you can see what people think about it. Car ride 1 was great. I want to go on something more thrilling. Car ride 1 is really good value. But what happens is you'll look at a ride like this ride. Nobody's on it because they either want to go on something more thrilling, or it was great, or it's really good value. Usually it'll start saying like scrambled eggs is too expensive, and you'll have to start lowering the price. That's why I only made it $1. I could have started with the $2 price, but then people would think it's too expensive, and then I'm sitting here lowering the price. The car ride, I can tell you right now, is going to be, people are waiting for too long. And we need to hire, I'm going to hire a new mechanic. I'm just going to put him down wherever. And then we need to hire another handyman. So he can cover that area. And then we're going to put, oops. And their guests are commenting that the park fee is very cheap. So I forgot to turn off the water gardens and mow grass for the sky. And then we'll increase our park fee to 20. We have received an award for being the safest park in the country. But again, this is another one of those rides where people who have a very low intensity rating might want to ride that ride. And it's raining. So hopefully if anybody bought umbrellas, there you go. Say they all start breaking out the umbrellas. See all the people standing in line? They're all putting up their the umbrellas, and they'll just stand and wait in line. Then they get on the ride, and obviously they have to close the umbrellas, so. Put in some more benches. And some trash cans. There we go. Sometimes too, what you'll see a lot of is you'll see like benches get like broken, and you'll have to hire security. But usually that happens when park conditions are really bad, like there's people who have lost their stomach all over the ground, and trash all over the ground. So roller coaster 1 broke down and roller coaster 2 is broken down, and that's this one over here. But hopefully, yeah, this guy's fixing the first one, this guy's heading for the second one. Jeez, this thing is still broken down? What the heck's wrong with it? There we go. I've never seen a ride break down for that period of time. We have 436 guests. Our park rating is 856. We're charging $20 to get in the park. We have a safest park award. Yeah, we're definitely going to win this level, guys. Easy peasy. I always just like to go back through and make sure that, you know, I want to go on something more thrilling. There's nothing you can really do to change that. But those are the people who want a higher intensity. Like, this guy's intensity is more than 4, so obviously he's not going to want that ride. But you would think these people would just know that, but they don't. I guess they actually have to go to the ride to say, oh, this ride's not for me, even after they've walked all the way to the entrance. Check out our bathroom, see if they're making any money. So this one's making $64 per hour. And our first one is making $56 per hour. And you can see our ground is starting to look ugly because there's nobody mowing the grass. I just ignore it. Because I don't think it affects the park rating. We have almost the max people on the ride here. 60 people is the max. Roller coaster 2, 62 people in line and 32 people on the ride. So they really like this ride. But I usually do this simple steel, and you could have 3 or 4 of this design in your park. People don't care as long as it's got the good excitement, the good intensity, you know, ratings. People will ride it because it's just the numbers that matter. I usually try to keep my intensity when I do rides between a 4 and a 5, but I try to make the excitement high, you know, on the higher end. This one, it's probably the speed from the launchers that made it the higher intensity level, which is okay. But on like the wooden roller coasters and stuff, yeah, you, like I said on the other stream, you want to have it where you have a hill before a curve, because that's going to slow the cars down. The faster they go around a curve, the higher the intensity rating is going to be. And for the Cars ride, see, I've been standing in line for ages. But now he's on the ride. See, this guy's still standing in line. His happiness is up. He's super hungry. Not really too thirsty, or don't ever have to go to the bathroom too much. So that's good. Ride 1 was great. Ride 1 was great. Ride 1 was great. So everybody thinks that the... Not everybody, but a couple people think Car Ride 1 was great. And that's probably, again, people with a lower intensity threshold. Excuse me for just 1 minute, guys. I apologize. All right, and we're back. I do apologize again about that, guys. So our park's coming along pretty well. We are in October, the first year, and we're on the 9th of October. Looks like we've made about 3,000 since we've lowered our loan, so we can take that down another 3,000. And as you see now here, our company value is in the positive, our park value is in the positive, and we're in the black every month making money. So we're doing pretty well there with that. October, year 1, the 11th of October, and it's 16 degrees Celsius out and cloudy. I've been standing in line for ages, but usually people will just stand in line. I mean, and it's so close to the end of the game here. I'm not going to add any more rides just because we are going to win this level. But once you beat the level, you could continue to play the level for as long as you want. But the game is more about progression and getting through each level, you know, to where you're doing other levels, so. And we can also add mascots to the game if we want. Yeah, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, total of 4 rides. So that's good. Uh, where are we here? October, year one, 24th of October. So we're just about near the end here, guys, of the first mission. Scrambled eggs one is broken down. So here's where it would come into play if this ride breaks down and this ride breaks down. I would need at least 3 mechanics. I have 2 right now. So that's just me being, how do you want to say it? I'm just thinking about, okay, maybe right now I don't need 3 mechanics because you're paying a guy to literally walk around and do nothing all day. However, you can set up your rides to be maintenance in certain intervals. So scrambled eggs one is broken down again. And then this is where, well, obviously people aren't going to want to ride it now. Well, they're not going to be able to ride it now. But there we go. So we have achieved our objective with a company value of $4,459. And we can enter our name into this scenario chart. All right, so we did that one. Now we can choose to save this or we can just do a new game. We're just going to do a new game. Let's do Dynamite Dunes. So this one's a little different. To have at least 650 guests in your park at the end of October, year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. So in 3 years, we need to have 650 guests. We didn't even have that in the first game. But zoom out, see what we have. We do have, surprisingly, 1 ride already. That is the Dynamite Blaster. We're already charging $3 for it. See, this is where that $3 comes into play. I mean, I've even charged $3.50 for some rides. That didn't last long, but, you know. And you do want to be careful if you do land design. That does take a lot of your money. So you want to be careful with that. And we are charging nothing to enter the park. But see here, you have 2 different paths that people are coming from to enter the park. So, and there's nothing we can do about the people that are leaving. This mission pretty much already starts with the park open and everything. So let's see what we have. First, we wanted to go into research again. I'm just going to turn all this off for right now, because I want to look at what rides we have. So we have a miniature railroad transport ride. We have the merry-go-round, the cars, and the spiral slide. We don't have the haunted house like the other one did. Here we have a wooden coaster and a mine train roller coaster. For thrill rides, we only have scrambled eggs. We don't have the pirate ship. For water rides, we only have the log flume. And shops and stalls, we have an ice cream stall, a burger bar, a drink stall, and again, a bathroom. So, again, we're going to want to start with wood chip. Wood chip is a good money maker. It really is. So I always recommend starting with that roller coaster. And I try to keep it near the entrance. But if you notice, we have some land that is kind of like slopey, we're going to have to flatten that out. We have 10,000 bucks right now. We're going to want to increase our loan. And this one only maxes out at 15,000. So that is a problem for us because we need to figure out where we can put this wood chip ride without doing a lot of land work. Because like I said, that land work will end up getting you in the end. If you see a number, it might actually let us put us right there. But I can't put it there because, actually I can. Because I can put the entrance back over here and put the exit here. And that was wrong because if you notice, the entrance and the exit are higher than the ground because when I placed the ride down, it was placed on a slope, so it's actually been raised by one square or by one tile. So our exit placement is not going to work. We need to place the exit over here, and then when we go to build our the pathing, we have to actually do it like this and slope it down one. And then we can connect it like that. Same with the queue line. We're going to have to slope it up like this, bring it down, and then we can just do the usual ground level queue line like we always do. I like to make the queue lines for the roller coasters a little bit longer, just because it does kind of guarantee that, you know, people are there. And then look at this. The entrance and the exit are right across from each other. And we're going to charge a $3 flat fee for that and open for business. And then we'll make sure we put in some benches. And some trash cans, because people will not throw away their trash. They'll just throw it on the ground. And we're going to need to hire some handymen. So let's see here. Zoom out one. So we'll just start here. I'm going to do 4 squares for the handyman instead of, I usually just do 3, but I think 4 works as well. Now why did he, okay, so he did do that right, okay. And water gardens and mow grass. Obviously there's no grass to mow, but hire another handyman. And then we'll put him there. And we're going to put in some benches over here as well. You can't place benches and trash cans on the sloped footpath, only on footpaths that are flat. Okay. It looks like it's already going to be raining. Nobody has any umbrellas. Oh well. Tough luck. That's okay. They'll all stick around anyway. Your park has received an award for being the best value park in the country. Wow, we haven't even been here for a minute and we're already being rewarded. Perfect. Like over here, then we can put in the thrill rides and stuff, which I probably am going to want to do research on. Probably roller coasters for right now. Just say maximum funding for that. And we'll see what they come up with, because I think I usually have like the mine, the wood chip, and maybe one other coaster. I do have all the space back here yet, so I could potentially put a coaster back there, or I could even still do the shuttle loop, or that ride with the 2-loop thing that I always do. That's a good money maker. It brings a lot of people into the ride. And let's see. Yeah, let's put in some shops and stalls. Let's put in a drink stall. I'm actually put it right here. That's open for business. So when these people get off the ride, they can go right to the drink stall if they want. Put in some bathrooms. $0.20 for that. I know it seems kind of barbaric to charge a price for the bathroom, but hey, it's got a running cost. What am I supposed to do? And let's see. So we've got 2 bathrooms, both charging 20 cents a pop. And usually we don't get a lot of people. You know, if they do say it's too expensive, I'll usually lower it to a dime. And then we'll put in a food stall also. So we'll put in a burger bar. Put in some more benches. Put in some more trash cans. And they're designing a roller coaster, expected 29th of April. Right now it's April 16th, so. I'm going to start charging a fee for the entry. So we'll make that $5. That'll start bringing in some extra money for us, because we do have a max loan taken out right now, so. And then let's see. The problem too is this area right here. You can't flatten all of this, but I found that if you can flatten kind of this top section, you can get like 2 rides up here as well. You'll just have a ton of support stilts, which is perfectly fine. I always manage to tie in the pathing to where it needs to be tied into. And see these people that are sick. Get off my ride. Go sit down. Because I try to get as many people as I can. I want to go home. Then go home. Like he's in line for a roller coaster, but he wants to go home. How does that work? There, here's this guy. What's his problem? Why is he... roller coaster 1 looks too intense for me. But see, a lot of times they'll stop right here. They won't even get on the ride. I don't know. Maybe he changed his mind. I was at a theme park one time, and I saw a younger boy with his dad. And this boy's face was blood red. This boy was crying. So they ended up leaving. I think. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. What was this? Mini roller coaster. Steel mini roller coaster. So this is... Okay, this is the one... Crazy Caterpillar design. And our fee is very cheap. Let's do the fee first. Let's make that 10. And then we'll put in this... Oh, and I don't think we have any mechanics. No, we don't. There we go. So you place them down, and then there it goes. Oh, we're going to need another mechanic because the mine ride is just broken down as well. So one guy's heading for Dynamite Blast, the other guy's heading for Roller Coaster 1. And then we'll do the Crazy Caterpillar design. See, it's not going to fit here. Will it fit back here? Yeah, it'll fit back here, but it's going to cost me $3 grand. Yeah, and you see how it raised the platform? So our entrance will be here, our exit will be here. We'll charge $3 for this ride, but then we're going to have to do what we did before. Go into your footpaths, select the, I don't even know if it gives any words there. The screen is so small. It's only 640 by 480 resolution, so, but there. And then we'll just connect this to the... Oops, I wanted this instead. There we go. We'll just connect that to... there like that. And then we have to do a queue line. We actually have to, oops, raise it up. So what we're going to have to do is when we bring it over this way, it's going to have to be raised up really high, and then we're going to have to lower. We could actually maybe bring it around this back way, like under the coaster. Like here, like this. Maybe not. See, I was thinking maybe I could come up this way like this with it. Because it does let us. So we don't want to click on the coaster. We want to click on the footpaths. See, this is what's so time consuming in this map. And then before you know it, your park is failing. Because you were so focused on the footpaths. So I'm just trying to figure out why it's letting us put it here, but it won't let us do it with the raised section. You know what I could do is I could bring it up this way and start to lower it here. There. And then I can tie it into this. Like that. There we go. And suspended roller coaster. All right, we want to turn this off now. And I guess we could do thrill rides at least. We'll turn this on. There we go. And then have we gotten any? We've got one message in May, the 1st of May. And it's the 30th of May. And I think we're at $5 already. Yeah, we went to 10. Okay. So that's cool, no problem. And we've got 2 roller coasters running. Or this one will soon be running with some people, so we'll be getting some income from that. And then that will help us to basically run an advertising campaign for the park. Because I always like to do the 6 weeks. And that's going to cost us $2,100. And we have $2,837 right now. So you could look at if you see your money drop, how far does it dip down? We're making $803 a week. Even if we do the $2,100, we'll still have $1,000 left over. $1,258 per week. So that went up probably because of the new roller coaster. So we'll start the marketing campaign for the park. Ah, we did it for Dynamite Dunes. Shoot. Oh, Dynamite Dunes is the name of the park. The other one was Forest Frontiers. I was thinking the name of this ride is Dynamite. This is the Dynamite Blaster. Looks too intense, really good value. It was great. I feel sick. This is kind of the game that started the whole thing, and then the second one they really advanced the game. They actually included roller coasters from Six Flags, which I thought was really neat. Roller coaster 1 is broken down, so the maintenance mechanic Gary is there. So he's heading for roller coaster 1. And we're going to want some more handymen. Just give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. We'll do some footpathing here. We'll do the usual 4. We'll drop this guy down here to clean that instantly. Turn off that stuff. And we're going to hire another handyman. It actually doesn't look like we need to. Other than just for this section. So we're going to overlap with a thing of 3. And we'll put him down right there. So right now we have 300 some odd guests. We're still in the first year. And so what we need to do is we need to start getting some other rides in here. I'm going to go ahead a while and start lowering some of this land. Like here. Now you can, if you look here, you can choose to raise or lower a corner, but then you can choose to raise the whole entire tile. So like here, we'll just lower this. And that's $20 just for one of the corners. You have to be careful not to do that. Because that will kill you real quick. Okay. But what this does is it gives us a platform that we can set a ride on. Maybe that suspended coaster we could put something up on. And then we could use this land right here for the entrance exit. But we only have $1,600, so we're not even going to be able to build this. Because we could build Flight of the Phoenix. But that's going to cost us $10,000, which we don't even have. But see, I could put it right there if I wanted. I could rotate it. Where's the yellow arrow? Right there. The swinging ship is now available. Okay. So we could put in the swinging ship, guys. And I'm going to just turn off the funding for now because that does really take a good chunk of your money. If you see here, the Where is it? Marketing or research is $400 a month if you have it set to max. So right now we've been in the red since March. We want to start getting into the black. So we're going to hold off on any more research. But I'm probably going to put in the swinging ship. Our entrance fee is very cheap. Okay, so we'll raise that up by another $5. Let's go 6. And then let's put the swinging ship over here. We'll put the entrance here. We'll put the exit over here. We're going to charge $1.50. And you see here, there's no handyman, so we're going to have to hire another guy. Okay. Yeah, so he'll get that all swept up and clean. And that'll help out our rating. We have a good rating to beat the mission, we just need more guests. So, and then put it there, and we'll open this guy for business. And that'll help us with, you know, a little bit of money, $1.50 a person. So 2 people, $3, 4 people, $6, so on and so forth. So we've got this ride. See, we've got one person holding us up because he's not happy, but he's got a drink. So what it is he's got the drink. He's just taking his good old time. But you know what? They're close enough to the line. I'm not going to take out one guy for that. If we can make one person happy, I'm good with it. So we've got the guests on the ride, and when the marketing ends for the park, we're just going to do a new, we have 2 weeks remaining. So we would just do a new thing there. Pardon me for just a second, guys. I do apologize. I will be right back. All right, I do apologize for that, guys. So our guests are climbing. Our park rating is climbing. That's good. Good and good. Pirate ship. Number of swings. We can actually lower this so that people aren't waiting in line for too long. Because I think too long of a wait, people will start leaving the line. We've got three roller coasters, one that was already here, two that we just built, and we put in the pirate ship, the swinging ship as they call it. This guy is sick, and his bars are all high. He's got hunger and thirst. So you know what we can do is, guys, we're gonna put in another food stall over here. And we're going to put in a drink stall as well. And we'll put in some benches for some people to hang out. Put in some trash cans. And our park entry fee is pretty cheap, so we'll raise that again. And our park has received an award for being the safest park in the country. Perfect. So we're still in the first year. We need to reach our goal. Our goal is to have at least 650 guests in our park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. The closest we can get to riding is this, basically, just watching the individual car go about. So we can actually watch the guest. And see, like, his hunger is maxed out. So I'm trying to think. Well, there's food here. See, this food might be in the wrong place. All right. Oh. Oh. Can even put some benches over here. And so far it looks like we're up by about 2,000 for 101 per week. And again, it's going to be our park entry tickets and our ride tickets is going to be the bulk of our income. So we could start to lower this loan by about that much. 2,000 because I want to do the marketing campaign for the park. Again, for another 6 weeks. And we can put Scrambler in, but I think that the swinging ship is a little bit more exciting than Scrambler, so, or scrambled eggs rather. But you see here, people are waiting a very long time. I've been standing in line for ages. Yeah, he's all the way at the back of the line too. So. And I don't know what constitutes one swing. Is it one forward and one backwards is one swing, or is it one forwards is one swing and one backwards is one swing? But yeah, we're making some progress on our little theme park here. This one's not really bringing in a lot of people, so it might be the price. No, it just looks too intense, or it's really good value. So we could even do a marketing campaign for the roller coasters. We could do like a half price day or something to kind of entice people to come in. Coupons for free food or drink, advertising campaign for a particular ride. So we could advertise Dynamite Blaster if we really wanted to, or, you know, and we'll just do that for 6 weeks. Is $1,200, not $2,100, so that's good. So now I guess there's a commercial running for that ride. And that will bring in more people to the park as well. Because we do want to hit this goal. Our goal, again, is not the people. Our goal is 650 guests in our park at the end of October, year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. Our park rating right now is 866. And we need to get that, pretty much keep that where it's at. And we have 10 number of rides / attractions. That does include the bathrooms and the food. That does not just include the roller coasters. So that number, if you're not paying attention to the wording, can be misleading. Because I don't count foods and bathrooms as attractions, but this game does. This guy's mad. He's thirsty. He's got a drink. And he's got to go bathroom. And we can check out our bathroom stats. 1860 negative an hour and negative 25 bucks total profit. So we're losing money on our bathrooms even though we're charging 20 cents for people to use them. And if we want, I could put a bathroom right here and open that for 20 cents. And we could put a bathroom over here if we want. So that's working pretty well. I've been standing in line, standing in line, standing in line. Let's see, now he's getting to go on the ride, so that's good. And I guess as they stand there, their happiness starts to lower. Yeah, they start getting hungry, they start getting thirsty. So that's the whole thing. But it's a very, very, very fun game. It's just an old classic that I used to play countless hours of, just trying to get everything right, everything in its place where it needs to be. Super fun game. I like too how it uses the positional audio. Over here I hear it out of my right speaker, and then over here I can hear it out of my right speaker only. So I think that's really cool how they incorporated that. A game from 1999. And if we check out the stats on this ride, the intensity is still a little bit high, but like, so when they went around this curve here, that was kind of fast, so that's kind of why that intensity rating is up like it is. But we're still charging $3 an hour, or we're still charging $3 a person. They're not complaining that it's too expensive, so that's good. And this person is sitting because he needs to lower his nausea bad. He's hungry, he feels sick. He feels very sick. He's not carrying anything. Where's the other handyman? We'll just add him to the mix of this pathing right here so he can clean that. Because the more that stuff stays on the ground, the worse it makes your rating. And what's our goal? How many guests? 650. So even if we hit the goal, we have to wait until year 3 to actually beat this mission. Dynamite Blaster is broken down. I think we only have one mechanic. We have 2 mechanics, so he's heading for Dynamite Blaster now. Surprisingly, there's no follow option. But he does inspect and he does fix rides. So it looks like he's heading over that way now. And so we're making out pretty well on our design and our park and everything. We got a decent amount of guests. We're in the black. Look at this. We've made $4,600 just in September because our park entry tickets is $3,400. Probably because of the advertising that we've done. And if we lower this loan, that will help us because then we can have cash and no loan and have $15,000 cash and add the loan and have $30,000. If we really needed to do that, but I don't think we're going to need to. Let's do coupons for drinks. And we'll just run it for 4 weeks. So for 4 weeks, people can have free drinks at the park. Not a problem. And it's raining, and we do not have the information kiosk, which is okay. I was trying to make money, not do a whole lot of research, because sometimes when you do the research, you won't always get the information kiosk. You might get 3 things before you get the information kiosk. So I wanted to make the money so we could put down rides. So it's okay. That doesn't make or break guests, because guests are still going to come into the park regardless, even if it is a downpour. So. And we'll do another advertising campaign for the park for 6 weeks. So that guy's fixing it with his hammer. And yeah, things are looking up. Yeah. Oops. Now here we have a complaint about disgusting state of the paths in our park. And we can actually go to that location. And it's probably because we have the handyman. It's just they're not. And it's also because it's also in the queue lines as well, they will complain about. But that does lower our park rating. Our park rating is already now down to 772 just because of that. I'm just going to I'm just going to move this guy just for a little bit to clean these footpaths. Or the queue line paths, so that way we can drop him right back in where his normal place to go is. Okay, that's pretty good. And that should, yeah, now our park rating is 804. But you really don't know until they start saying something about it, because it's so many people, it covers the area unless you're really like looking for it. Now what's happened here? I'm not paying that much to go on RollerCoaster 2. So here's where you have to change the price. We'll make it $250. And then you should start seeing all those messages go away. Our park entry fee, we'll raise that up to $25. So we're doing pretty good with that. And this is full, 49 people in queue line. That's because we advertised for that ride. $85 people in line for this ride. This ride takes forever, the swinging ship. But look, we got our loan down to $5,000, and we have $3,000 in income. So we're doing pretty good. And we're still just in the first year. We have 2 more years to go yet. Well, still have. I don't know when it switches over to January. Right now it's October. Or it goes to March, rather. So it's not all 12 months, obviously. Your marketing campaign for free drinks is finished? Yeah, it goes from March to October. So 7 months is 1 year in this game. And our park value has increased over time. And our loan, as you can see, or our cash less loan, rather. What this is saying is, it has something to do with the loan. I forget, honestly. It's been so long since I've played, like, consistently. I think if we didn't have the loan, this is how much cash we would have. I think that's what that means. Cash less loan. So without the loan, this is how much cash we would have right now. We would be in the red. So we can't obviously get rid of the loan entirely. So once this hits $5,000, we'll be at a positive 0.00. You can see here we're bringing in. There it is. So now we're actually above 5,000. Yep. So our cash. So take away that 5,000. That's how much cash we have right now. But we're still going to want to leave this loan alone for a little bit. But if you notice, we got our loan interest down to $13.10. So I just wanted to show that off to you. Advertising campaign for the park is going to last for 2 more weeks. What happened here? I'm not paying that much. So now we would lower it to $1. And then people start going on again. That's what I always do. I always just take away like 50 cents and people will start riding it again. Same with this ride. I think people are still complaining. Yeah. So we'll lower it to $2. And then people should start riding this ride again. Yeah. So our guests is good. Our park rating is suffering. I don't know why. Oh, because there's more. So I'm just going to hire a handyman. See, the problem with these messages is when they come up, the person has walked through it. So by the time you get to check it, he's already gone. But I'm thinking they're talking, oh, maybe right here. Ah, we missed the spot, guys. My bad. See here, the trash cans are all broken. The benches are all broken. So we would just replace the benches and the trash cans. And we should probably hire a guard. So he can kind of keep an eye on it for us. Our advertising campaign for the park is finished. Now you notice here our guest count is going down. Guess you're commenting about the vandalism in your park? Yeah, we just did hire. Yeah, I'm going to have to hire another guard. If your people aren't happy, I guess people will destroy stuff, such as your trash cans and your benches. I'm going to just hire a handyman just for this section because this is getting old. We need 650 guests and a rating of 600. We'll go up to $28 for the admission fee. And we're going to run another campaign for the park. Because we don't, the thing we don't want to do is we don't want to dip below 650 by the time year 3 rolls around. We still have a ways to go yet, so it's only April. And this is probably about they're not paying that much. Nope, looks too intense. So yeah, so it's a very fun game, guys. We have food, we have drinks, we have bathrooms. You can actually throw in a bathroom over here. You can see they're still destroying stuff, so we might need even another guard. And just literally assign them to one little area. It looks like the park's doing pretty decent. We're getting our guests back up. Our park rating is going back up. But that's good. Still need to make it till year 3. 650 guests. And let's see if we want, could we expand? We can expand. We could expand all this land right here, guys. Anything that has a white flag on it, we can buy. So we could expand land that way if we wanted to, but I've only got 7,900. And, I mean, we're doing pretty good with stuff, so it's not something I really want to do. Because usually what they give you is usually enough. But we can now get rid of our loan. We have no loan and $3,000. So we will no longer have to pay for a loan interest. Which is very good. Now I guess if I want to, I could put in a water ride, the log flume. Logger's Revenge. How much would that cost us? Well, I can't even get numbers to come up, so we wouldn't be able to put it up here. Your park's received an award for being the worst value park in the country. Don't ask me how, but okay. And it'll actually come up in the recent award list. Worst value park. Even though how everybody says, this is great value. This is right, it goes a great value. Ride looks too intense. Some people just can't handle the rides. That's okay. So I could do a water ride and just build it myself. Approximate cost $13.20 upwards, so I'd like to figure out why I can't build it up here, because I've always done that. Let's see if we could build it now. Logger's Revenge. Can't construct this here, it's too high for supports. Oh, we could build it over here. Darn. But then I have no way of getting to the queue line in the exit. And if I bought this expanded land, I could probably put it over there, but it's expensive to buy the land in this game. Well, we have 701 guests, $5,000. Not bad. And oh yeah, there are 156 people standing in line for this ride. And it looks like this ride is broken down. And let's see over here. None of our benches are broken now that we got the guard. Here's our other guard. Oh, there's some over here. So we need a guard over here as well. Looks like a guard was shoving someone off or something. Probably caught somebody. Your advertising campaign for the park is finished. Okay. Well, we're still doing pretty good, guys, with everything on our ride. On our theme park, rather. We are now May of year 2. Now there are 167 people in queue line for this ride. So this is the most popular ride right here. This ride's doing good as well. We could add another, we can add an ice cream stall. There. Okay. Not happy. People are buying ice cream, so that's good. We can put in some more benches up over this way if we want. And do we have a handyman over here? I don't know if we do or not. Says we do. That guy just got sacked. We don't need him. $174 people in queue line. All right. And let's see here. $78 people in line for the swinging ship. But again, it's going to be one of those. I've been in line forever, see? I've been standing in line for ages. This guy's mad. He's been standing in line for a long time. So he'll probably get fed up and end up leaving the line. Well, his happiness went up a little bit there. I don't know why that happened. Okay, I've never seen happiness go up from standing in line. That's weird. Oh, because he just was on the ride. He just got off the ride. Okay. That's just the natural cycle of some of these rides. You just stand in line for forever. Looks too intense. Just looking at Dynamite Blaster makes me feel sick. Huh. Okay, let's run another advertising campaign. Or no, we're going to run the advertising campaign this time next year. So that way, if we are below the threshold for guests, because I think we need 650. And right now we have 631. So running that campaign for the park will increase the numbers so that we're sure to get a win. Because right now we're going to lose. Even though we have surpassed it, we have to have that number at that time of year 3. We have to have 650 guests. I don't think I'd ever want to run a. I don't think I would ever want to ride a ride like this. Okay, do we have enough mechanics? We do. I think I'm going to hire one more mechanic just because. See if this bathroom's made any profit. Customers 288 per hour. Total customers 66. We're down to 607 guests. I'm just going to run the campaign now. That'll run for 6 weeks, so that'll put us into July. And then I will do campaign for a particular ride. I will do RollerCoaster 1. And that will be for 6 weeks as well. So that'll be the wood chip ride. And let's see. Not much else I really want to do with this map. We're making good money. We just did 2 advertising campaigns, so that should start bringing in more guests to our park. Now this guy left happy. And he only has $1.60 left. So he can't really do much more. We could have bought an ice cream for 90 cents if you really wanted to. Okay. Let's just take a look at, just for laughs, let's just take a look at the log flume ride. Build custom. That's why. So we could build it. The problem is that it's just a problem with how that other ride is already made. Hmm. Gee whiz. I can't even... There we go. So I have to keep this ride at a certain height. Oops. Now, here's how I want to tie it into the end. I think I'm too high. Yeah. Oops. There we go. So there's our log flume ride. And put the entrance here. Make that the exit. And then we'll do the footpathing for the exit first. And for this we'll charge of just a flat $2. Oh, right. So here's where we would have to do some landscape work. Oops. There. And this ride's open for business. Now what's that guy thinking? The litter here is really bad. So that's what I'm saying. The litter where? You can turn off, thankfully. We should be able to turn off invisible scenery, or see-through scenery, see-through rides. And invisible supports, invisible people. Is the handyman over here not doing anything? Oh, we don't have a handyman over here. Whoops. That might be the reason for all the destruction, guys. Everything else looks pretty tidy. Except for right there, but we do have a handyman to clean that up. Okay. So here's our log flume ride. And we're still waiting the test results. Or we're just awaiting the results to see what kind of stats this ride will have. Excitement, intensity, and a nausea. It shouldn't have, I wouldn't think, too high of a nausea rating. It did take that curve right there pretty fast, so that is really what would increase it. And we'll have to hire another handyman for this path here. Okay. Let's see, so we have medium excitement, low nausea, and low intensity. So that's good. We have medium excitement because that will keep people coming back. I can't afford log flume 1. Yeah, that's because they've already spent all of their money. He has $1.90 left. Our advertising campaign for the park is finished. And for RollerCoaster 1 is finished. We can now do an advertising campaign for log flume. I don't really think we need to because the ride is already packed. So yeah, so here's another ride to the, here's another addition to our park, rather. And we had a guy over here. I don't know where he went. I can usually see them because they're always carrying a broom with them, but hopefully this guy just didn't disappear on us. I think that's cool how he just walks through the lines of the thing. And it is this guy, actually. Now that's why he got stuck, because, okay. Well, we figured that out. And then I've been standing in line for Log Flume 1 for ages. Yeah, so they've just been standing in line for a very long time. And what they'll do is they'll start leaving the line because this ride, how long does this ride take? It's a 2-minute and 37-second ride for one log flume. And then it's only 4 people per car. So there's our log flume ride. Here's our wooden roller coaster, which I think now is too expensive. Yeah, I'm not paying that much to go on Roller Coaster 1. I can't afford Roller Coaster 1 because it's $3. $3 a pop. So we'll make it $2.50. See if that helps any. I think I'll go down just a little bit more. Whoops. There we go. $2.20 is reasonable. This ride still has a ton of people on it. 128 in line and 32 people on the ride. We're September year 2, so we're almost on year 3. We have $10,000, not bad. See, now here's where I was saying we can take a full loan of $15,000 and add that to our cash. But we're doing pretty well, so we don't even need to take the loan. If I really wanted to, I could add in the suspended roller coaster, but I don't know where I would even put that at. Oh, I saw it. Right there. So then we would just need to do a little bit of, oh wow, that we only have $400 left after that purchase. That was ridiculous. Here's the entrance, and over here is your exit. We can charge $3 for this ride. No problem. Now we just need to do the footpaths. So that works. And then what we can do is we could probably bring the queue line down here and just connect it right in. Like we'll start it here, but we want to come this way and see what we can do. Uh-oh, we have to take a loan. That's all right. Just take a $10,000 loan. And then, yeah, the rest is just flat. That works out perfectly, guys. And then we can open this right up. And this would be a suspended hanging metal roller coaster, basically like a steel roller coaster. And it should already have statistics. Nope. Okay, people in the queue line. I'm not paying that much to use bathroom 3. Yeah, it's like a 20-cent fee. Well, they put an operating cost. It's only 20 cents, but I've already lost $7.40. I'm losing $20 per hour to this bathroom since it has a running cost. So I'm going to do a campaign for this new ride. RollerCoaster 3. Right, so it's seven cars per train. And they swing about left to right. Put in some benches for people to sit. Can put in a drink stall. Even on here, they've been standing in line for ages, so. In this game, that's a common thing. No, I did. That's a $3 fee. See? Admission price $3. So it's being charged. So $3 for the new roller coaster. And then we can just start taking away some of this loan. Do about 1,000. So it's a pretty well filled out theme park now. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 roller coasters, a swinging ship. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 roller coasters. No, it is 4 roller coasters. 4 roller coasters, a swinging ship, and a log flume. It's not bad. And are we charging for the log flume? Yes, that's a $2 fee there. And I think people are going to start talking about, that looks too intense. I'll make us $1.90. Just, I know some people end up with $1.90. What's this guy? He probably can't afford it, can he? No, he's got $8 left. Oh, roller coaster. So he gets to the entrance of where you're about to get online or on the ride and says, "This is too intense." See, this guy's super happy, but he's drinking a drink, so he's holding up the line. It's like, finish your drink first, man. There we go. We have no loan again. And log flume 1 has broken down. Let's just check, make sure we have enough mechanics. We'll hire 1 more. Just put him down right there. So we have 4 mechanics. And then let's take a look. I can't afford it. Looks too intense. We are now in March. Let's go ahead. Nope, we can't go ahead. I was going to do a marketing campaign. But I would need to retake that loan again. So we're just going to hang off on it, see where we get. Because we need to have our numbers by October. This is probably a pricing issue. Yeah, I'm not paying that much to go on. It's $1. We'll make it 50 cents. And that should get rid of the I'm not paying messages, so then people will start riding again. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. As time progresses in your game, you have to readjust your prices down. So this one is more than likely the same thing. Nope. Doing pretty good. Let's increase our admission price to $31. So this guy has $40 in his pocket. He has $9 left. He just paid $31 to enter the park. You can ride a few rides. If he got on rides that were $3 a piece, well, he could ride the suspended ride 3 times, and then he'd be out of money. See, the game should calculate for a person coming to the park. See, now he brought $60, so after he pays to enter, he's going to have 29 left. Because I think the game calculates their money off the map, and once they hit this road, if you increase the price, it doesn't increase their money in their pocket. Oh, there's 47 people on the ride for this one. Pretty good. $41 in line, 26 on ride. Okay. All right. One person in queue line. Why? Let's take a look. Dynamite Blaster was great. I can't afford Dynamite Blaster. Where'd he go? How much is Dynamite Blaster again? $3. So you get someone who has 80 cents left. Yeah, they're not getting on any rides. They could still get an ice cream, I think. Or I think ice cream might be 90 cents. And we're in March. Looks like it's going to start raining here soon, so we're just going to do, well, I'll wait till the rain is over with, and then I'll do the marketing campaign for the park. there's no sense in doing it now because I wouldn't want to go to a park if it was, come to the park. That's basically what the commercial would be. Come to the park. Not if it's raining. Why would I want to come to the park if it's raining? I'll stay home. And when it's dry, I'll come to the park. So I'm glad that when it rains, you don't lose a ton of guests. But we're doing good with our park rating. And we received an award for being the safest park in the country. That's good. I always want that. You always want to be safe and tidy. Those are like the two biggest things, I think. Being safe and being nice and clean, presentable. You wouldn't want to walk into an amusement park with trash all over the ground. And see, I think with this game, no, people still get in line, even with it raining out. It looks like it's going to become partly cloudy here in a minute. Once it does that, we're going to do the advertising campaign for the park. All right, let's do that advertising campaign for the park. For 6 weeks. And it's April 7th, so this will take us into early May. Then we're going to do, let's see, free food or drink coupon. And we'll do for burgers. We'll do that for 6 weeks, but I want to wait a little bit before we do that one. Maybe I'll wait for when this says 4 weeks remaining, then that way we'll have 2 weeks in between. Let's see what people say here. I can't afford. I can't afford. Shoot. I try to click on them, but they go way too fast. I can't afford. He has 30 cents left. Gee, no wonder. He spent $64.30 on rides, nothing paid to enter the park. So that guy's been here for 3 years. Yeah, because they don't shut the park down. The park just continues. They just skip November, December, January, and February. Where are we at here? April 19th. So I'm just waiting for this advertising campaign to reach 4 weeks remaining, and then I'm going to initiate the free food coupon for burgers. So when this advertising campaign ends, we'll have 2 weeks left. This free food coupon will still be going on. And then I'll probably do an advertising campaign at the same time as the coupon for the suspended roller coaster. So let's start this one now. And then for a particular ride, let's do roller coaster 3. No, let's do roller coaster 1. No, let's do 3. Because 1 has been breaking down a lot. Yeah. And then when we're at 4 weeks remaining for the roller coaster, we'll do the free rides to roller coaster 3. Hopefully doing all that will bring the people in, because May, June, July, August, September. We have 6 months left where we need 650 guests. So yeah. So we got the swinging ship. We have roller coaster 1 or wood chip. We have the crazy roller coaster. We have the suspended roller coaster. We have the dynamite blaster. It's a mine roller coaster. And then we have a log flume, which is currently broken, I think. Nope, it's working. Let's see here. So roller coasters. Hopefully we get our number up by that time. We need 600 park rating, I think. Yes. A lot of people coming into the park now. And since we raised the admission price, that'll help with money. Maybe towards the end, I'll just lower the admission price. Oh, maybe I'll just do it right now. I mean, we got plenty of money. Let's make it $20. There's really now no sense in why I have to charge. I pretty much did everything I wanted to do on this map. So now what's cool is like the game calculated for this guy that the park was going to be $31, but now it's only 20, so he's going to have 50 bucks in his pocket to spend. And this guy, geez, what's the matter with him? Looks like he's falling asleep. No, game's still calculating $70. If that's the case, if we lower our price, I would think we would bring in a ton of people then. Like if we had a high price and then we lowered it. Sorry, I'm just looking at the people coming in versus the people going out, seeing what the ratio is. Charge $1 for that guy. This one we're just going to charge $1. And for this one, we'll make this $1.50. So we'll charge half. There, $10 for the entry fee. Ah, it does calculate based on your entry fee. Because look, he only had $60 in pocket. Everybody else has had 70. Well, he's got 70 though. Oh, look, he's only got 40. Yeah. So whatever your prices are, it gives them more money. If you raise your prices, they come in with more money. Interesting. So yeah, so now we have a ton of people lining up for these rides. Now that we dropped our prices. Well, isn't that how it always works? And then this ride we're still charging $2. And we're still charging $3 for the suspended coaster. Yes. And we have received an award for being the best value park in the country. Didn't we get an award for being the worst value park in the country? I believe we did. Well, that's okay. That's not a problem. I think we're going to win this game, guys, because we have park rating of 725 and we have 721 guests. 722, 723 coming in. And then our loan, we did drop that the whole way down, so we have no loan. Because I think there's a couple missions where you have to have your park value or your company value at a certain point by like year 2 or year 1, and it's like, how do I do that? And you really have to like jam in the rides quick and do the marketing campaigns to get people to come in. Well, there's 118 people in line for the log flume. Yeah, I think we're going to win this one. We got 4 months left, but we are about 100 guests over what we need. Park rating is still going down. We need to find out why. For Free Burgers is finished. RollerCoaster 3 is finished. Alright, so all that just finished. It's a couple spots. Oh, right there. That's why. That would be why, guys. That's the only reason why it's going down. There's a couple spots here and there. It's not a big deal, but when it's a whole path like that, that's gonna kill your park rating. So it's a good thing we caught that. See, and the park rating's already going back up. So. Oh yeah, look at that. We went from 7 whatever to 809 like that. Like, that's amazing. And admission price for Dynamite Dunes is $10. We've got 2 awards: Safest Park, Best Value Park. 650 guests. October year 3 with a park rating of 600. So that is doable. I think we can manage that now. If I need to, I can just kill the admission price altogether. think maybe August we'll probably do one more set of campaigns just for everything. Well, not for everything. We won't do, well, I think we'll do, could just drop all the prices and make the whole park free for the last month. And then campaign for the park. So basically, only the shops and stalls would make me money. Or maybe just drop everything to like $1. Like any rides above $1, drop them to $1, and then campaign the park, and then no admission price. Could go that route. So that way I just get in a bunch of people. It kind of solidifies my, just trying to bring the people in more. Yes, we know. So I'm making good money. I've already got 10 grand. So. Let's get rid of this guy. Whoops. You got to be careful where you drop these people. If you don't drop them on a path, they get lost. There's another sick person. Okay, not bad. What are we charging for the skin? $1.50. We're still making money on this ride. Like, even probably on this ride, we're still making money. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's not good. That red car is still going. Okay. Sometimes what happens is the brakes might be broken, and so the car will hit the other car and it'll explode. So I always worry about that. This one is too expensive. No, it's just I think you're saying it's too intense, but you know what? I'm going to lower it $1 anyway. See if that helps any. I doubt it. Yeah, see, a lot of people are, it's too intense, too intense, too intense. So they won't even get on it. All right. Now we're losing guests. Okay, that's not good. All right. No admission fee. It's free to get in, guys. Come on. Now, everybody come. You would think they would start coming in droves, but they're not. Oh, wait a second. So I guess that's how you do it. You have to have no admission price to bring people in without using a marketing technique. But I'll still do the marketing technique regardless. What, we just start July? We're almost at the end of July. August, September, October. That still gives us 3 weeks yet. $60. So now I wonder if there's no fee. What do people come in with? $20, $30, 60, 40. Interesting. Very interesting. And check this out. We got our park rating back up to 842. So it took that dip because that one path needed cleaned. That's crazy to me. But whatever. Here's the map of our park. I usually don't use the map. I just use the right mouse button to scroll around. Well, guys, this is I think the longest stream we've ever had. Been on for over 3.5 hours. RollerCoaster 2 is broken down. Yeah, as the coasters age, they break down a lot more frequently. And that's when you might want to tie in a maintenance worker to several exits, or just 1 or 2 exits. So Yeah, so it looks like everything's running pretty smoothly. Just your regular breakdowns and, charging less for some of the rides. And log flume 1 is broken down. Yeah, he's going to crash into that other guy. Shoot. Oh, that's good. There's no explosion. I just checked the mechanics list. Oh yeah, we have 4. There it goes. Hopefully the spacing should get reset here. Yeah, I don't think it'll get reset till it gets back into here, so that's okay. Trying to find the handyman for this area. Oh, there he is. So we still have a good park rating. Guest is 696. And we need a total of 650. We're 695, 996. Yeah, so we'll have to do an ad campaign. We should probably just do it now because that would put us into October, like the first or second weekend. And then campaign for the particular ride, we're going to do RollerCoaster 3. No, let's do number 2. That for 6 weeks. We'll do free rides to RollerCoaster 1. And we'll do free food or drink. We'll do the drink for 6 weeks. And hopefully that'll bring our numbers up big time. So here's RollerCoaster 2. So here's the one I put in the promotion for. And then here's RollerCoaster 1. I was going to do 3, but it doesn't seem like that many people are using it. I mean, this does have 56 people in it right now. Here's our swinging ship. Doing pretty good with that yet. Yeah, people have to stand in line. It's a good value, but it's only, what, 50 cents? And let's see. Yeah, so I pretty much got everything running. Look at that, we're up to 760 guests. How much are they coming in with? 60 bucks, 70 bucks. Oh. So there's no fee to pay to enter the park. So they have 60 bucks or 70 bucks or however much money they come in with to spend. That guy has 50 bucks. Let's see, what's this guy? Oh, he's super happy. He's just super hungry. And he has 70 cents left, so. I can't afford a burger. Thoughts. Total 800 guests. Summarized. I'm not paying that much to use bathroom 1. That dude paid 10 bucks to enter the park. He still has $47.50 left. It's 20 cents to use the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, my opinion, a bathroom I just can't imagine the bathroom has an operating cost tied to it. You wouldn't think it would, but I guess it does. That's okay. That is A-okay, guys. We only need 650. We are at 850 guests. Almost. We have over 200 guests more than what we need to win. Yeah, you see my money's not coming in much because we took away our entry fee. I guess I never actually played the game that way. I never thought of, oh wow, yeah, I could easily bring in guests that way. What do we have left on the thing here? Four weeks remain. And it's the 30th of September. How do we have 4 weeks remain? Shouldn't we have 2 weeks remain? If we started it on October 1st or September 1st? Isn't there 4 weeks in September and there will only be 2 weeks left in October? But this says we have 4 weeks left. Interesting. Dynamite blaster has broken down. Hopefully a mechanic comes and fixes it before it gets to the station. Oh yeah, he's coming. Oh, it was not with the brakes. I think it was with the launch. Well, that's okay. So we'll get that taken care of. How many do we have here? 35 in queue line, 55 on ride, 66 in line, 32 on ride. So we're doing pretty good. Oh, look at this one. This one took back over. We lowered this to $1. So everything's looking on the up and up, guys. That's good. Except for this, people aren't still barely get on this thing. We're halfway there. We're almost at 1,000 guests. We have 996, 997. Come on. $9.99. 1,000 guests. We did it. We hit 1,000. And we only need 650. This is amazing. Your marketing campaign for free rides on RollerCoaster 1 has finished. Marketing campaign for free drinks is finished. Advertising campaign for the park has finished. And your advertising campaign for RollerCoaster 2 has finished. So, it looks like we're going to win this one, guys. We got our park rating up at 819. And we have over 1,000 guests. We only needed 650. And I think a big part of that has to do with just lowering your prices. But I only did that because I pretty much had everything where I know I wanted it. Like I knew I was going to have a successful park. So dropping my prices isn't going to hurt me. But now we'll probably start seeing the big influx of people just because that marketing campaign is over. Where are we at? 30th of October. We are definitely going to win this one. All right, we did it. Yeah, everybody stands there and they'll like clap at you. And we have more vandalism down here in the corner. That's okay. So we'll enter our name into the scenario chart. Okay. Looks like we did it, guys. Dynamite Dunes. So if we want to do a new game, we're not going to save that. So we've completed 2 so far. Leafy Lake will be next on the list. However, we're going to call it here. And yeah, I just need to eat some food. Oh, man. That was a long game. But I really appreciate everybody who watched hanging out with me today. RollerCoaster Tycoon is really a lot of fun. I used to play it all the time. And I just recently did reinstall it, but I haven't really been playing it because, like I said, I used to play it a lot. So, but I figured I'd kind of maybe get back into it. So I think this will be kind of an added addition to a game that we'll have on the list for being able to play. Thanks for watching, everyone. Just keep in touch here. Probably later today, we're going to do part 10 playthrough of Supermarket Simulator as well. Thanks y'all for watching. If you like the content here, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a good day. Bye-bye.